Happy Tuesday to you. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz. We are going to have a pretty soggy weather pattern going forward, starting today, later tonight, and into our Wednesday. However, we are going to have some breaks in the mix. Thursday, Friday, we're going to be in between weather systems, and for now, it looks like rain will start to move in late Friday for a pretty soggy weekend. But our temperatures are actually going to be quite mild as well, trending above normal. But for our Wednesday, we're going to kick things off with some decent rain in the area, but Thursday and Friday, we more than likely will have spots that see some rain versus some that may not see much in the way of rain, but then we're all going to have steady rain moving in over the weekend, and we need the rain. In fact, here are some of our annual rainfall totals. This is where we stand in terms of our rain totals of what we've had and where we should be so far as we head into the middle half and the second half of the month. For SeaTac, normal is 8 inches, over 8 inches, and we've only had 3 inches, which puts us about 5 inches below of where we should be. Same for Hoquiam and Bellingham. And it's not just the Western Washington in general. We're also running below normal for our snowpack. Now, the Northwest Avalanche Center issues these updates that show where the snow depth is, and it's twice a month. February 1st, and then the new update as of February 15th shows where our snow depth is. Mount Baker, about 110 inches, believe it or not, that's below where we should be this time of year. Snoqualmie and Stevens, a little over 60 inches. Crystal Mountain, actually one of the spots trending above normal. This is the snow depth percent of normal. This is a climatological standpoint of where we should be. So a 30-year percent of normal. So Mount Baker, 86%. So you see trending below where we should be. Stevens Pass starting to get a little low in terms of our snowpack, despite all of the snow we've had recently. Crystal Mountain trending above normal, but still a little lower than where it was over the past, I would say, month or so. And we'll get another update from NWAC on March 1st to see where we stand. But the problem is we are going to have some more snow in the coming days. However, watch what happens as we head into the weekend. We are going to have a pretty mild system moving in, so snow levels are going to go up. So a lot of spots, at least near the bases of the ski resorts, likely going to have some rain. And you know what that means. We'll likely see at least some snow melt. Over the span of the next 7 days, we are going to get some decent rain in the lowlands, potentially some pretty heavy rain. And this could change, but for now, on average, looks as though Puget Sound could get 2 to 3 inches of rain over the span of the next 7 days. With the system moving in tonight, doesn't appear as though it's going to be all too heavy rain, but we'll still get at least some rain in the rain gauge. And I'll walk you through the futurecast in a minute. As of Wednesday morning, in terms of our temperatures, trending above normal. So we'll have low and mid 40s pretty much area wide. Up in the mountains, we'll have temperatures below freezing. Tomorrow, our high temperatures, even with seeing some rain and cloud cover, we're talking highs in the 40s and 50s, potentially some mid 50s. So let's time this out for you because this could impact your evening commutes, late evening commutes, more so to the southwest of Seattle, but it's likely going to impact your Wednesday morning commutes. So here's about 9:30 tonight. You're going to bed and will likely have rain spreading over the area. It's really going to be more so overnight and into our Wednesday morning. Here's about 4 a.m. and you see some steady rain falling over the area. If you're going to be traveling over the passes, check in with WashDOT because there will be some falling snow as well. Here's 8:30 in the morning. We're still seeing some pretty steady rain, although the rain will likely taper as the day goes on. But you notice to our north, so from about, I would say, Snohomish County northward, that's where we'll likely have some ongoing rain into Wednesday night and then potentially into the first half of our Thursday. And then up in the mountains, at least the northern Cascades, still going to get some decent snow through about maybe Thursday morning. And then most of our Thursday, most spots will stay pretty dry. Here's Friday morning. You see how rain starts to approach the coast? Likely not even going to move in until late Friday and into Saturday. Through Thursday night, rain totals are really going to vary. The hot spots will likely be over the southwest interior as well as the Olympic Peninsula, but notice up in Bellingham and just Whatcom County in general. That's where we could have some of the heavier rain falling and the persistent rain falling through Thursday, but then up in the mountains, check out Mount Baker. Also going to be one of the hot spots with the snow falling. So that all that precipitation falling over Whatcom County is going to be heavy up in the mountains and persistent, but also in the lowlands of Whatcom County, closer to Bellingham. It's where we could get some decent rain. But then through Thursday night, you see some more snow is expected before our snow levels start to climb heading into the weekend. As I mentioned, going to be a warmer system. Our nights are not going to be cold by any means, and our days are going to be relatively mild. So this is what the rest of the week is looking like as we get closer to the weekend. So we'll have morning sun breaks, maybe a couple of showers, but the rain really holds off until Friday evening. Over the weekend, increasing rain and potentially heavy rain at times. In fact, we could have moderate to heavy pockets of rain, and that could lead to some snow melt, as I mentioned. So let's pick things back up. This is the Futurecast, stopping the clock. Friday morning, you see how most spots stay dry except maybe the northern Cascades and then the northwest interior. But as the night goes on, the evening progresses and we head into Saturday, that's when we'll have increasing rain. And you see it's just system after system, but we'll get breaks in the mix with increasing rain once again into our Monday. This is what the 7-day forecast is looking like. Again, really going to be a big change from what we've been dealing with, but it's going to be typical for this time of year. Highs in the 50s, 40s and 50s, but temperatures will start to go way up heading into the weekend. Highs generally in the mid 50s, and looking ahead to next week, rain at times, showers, partly sunny skies with highs in the 50s. Even beyond the 7-day forecast, this is just some model guidance. This will likely change, but models are really starting to hint that we could have temperatures well above normal in the 50s, potentially 60s, but we'll watch that very carefully. But just know, not seeing any major cool downs in sight. And with our temperatures this mild, again, we'll have to watch how our snowpack ends up looking heading into the back half of the month. You can always find the latest on king5.com, on air, online, as well as on King 5 Plus. It's free to download on your TVs. I'm meteorologist Ashley Ruiz, and we'll talk soon.